welcome to Crafty Cousins. Olivia here, and I'm going to be teaching you how to make my special dip. So first off, you're going to need a butter knife or a spreading knife, a spoon, cheese. I like to use Sprinkly cheese, and I'm using 4-cheese Mexican blend. You can use that, or you can use American cheese. And I'm using salsa, medium, restaurant style, because I don't really like the chunks that much. And even now, I'm going to show you that I like to pick out the chunks and just get the smooth part, but we'll leave that till later. Cream cheese, and yes, cream cheese, not sour cream. Some type of plate or little dish, and a microwave, and maybe an oven, depending on how you want to make your dip. So let's get started. So we're going to start off with our dish and our cream cheese. So just take out your cream cheese and open it up. It doesn't have to be a certain it doesn't have to be a certain brand, as long as you have the cream cheese in general. So I know a lot of people like to add different meats to it, like buffalo chicken and I don't know, just any type of thing that you come up with. But just open your cream cheese. This is a really tough package right here. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So open it, and then you're going to want to take a third of it just for now, because you might need more depending on how big your dish is. So take about a third and put it into your plate, and then you're going to want to spread it around. But it might be hard like this, so this is where the microwave comes in. If you have a microwave, put your dish into the microwave and melt the cream cheese just a little so it's smooth enough to spread around. You don't want to melt it so it's watery, but at least melt it so you can at least push down. So I'm going to put mine in for about 15 seconds. So take it out, and if you put it in too long, the dish might be a little hot, but mine is not. And then it should be like this, nice enough to spread around. So, as you can already tell, it's very melty-ish. So 15 seconds is a perfect amount of time, depending on how strong your microwave is. So just spread it around, and you can already see that the cream cheese that I put is not enough, so I'm going to add a little more of the cream cheese, so about another third. I'm going to add that on. And this might be hard again, so if you can, try to mush it down, but if you really need to, put it back in the microwave. So I just put it in the microwave for about 10 seconds, so it's nice and smooth to put it out onto your dish. And I only put it into 10 seconds because the cream cheese around it, I don't want that to become watery. So I only did a little, and it might be a little harder to move around, but you'll get used to it. So use about 2/3 of the stick of your cream cheese, and I use the Philadelphia original cream cheese. And you're just going to spread it out evenly, so I'm going to show you that when I'm done. So now that you've added all your cream cheese to the bottom of your dish, you should clean around the edges just so the edges don't burn in either the microwave or the oven. So now you're going to need your salsa. And again, mine's restaurant style, medium. And you're just going to take a bunch of scoops and put it on the top of your cream cheese and spread it out. I don't like too much salsa, but I like the taste of it in general. So I put a thin layer, but enough. So just 3 or 4 scoops of salsa, maybe even more, will be perfect. So just spread it along, and I'll show you that when it's done. Okay, so now that you've spreaded your salsa, you're going to be adding the cheese next. But before we add the cheese, I forgot a main part to doing the dip. If you're going to be using the oven, then you need to preheat it. So you're going to preheat the oven for 350 degrees, and then just let that preheat for a few minutes. So now after you've preheated your oven, you're going to add your cheese. So again, this is Mexican blend cheese. There's 4 different kinds. I think it's Jack, cheddar, and I don't know, something else. But so I'm going to put it all over. I like to have a not crazy thick, but a thick enough layer that you can't see the salsa. So you're just going to sprinkle that on. And you're done making the actual dip. Now all you need to do is warm it up. So now that you preheated your oven for about 10 minutes, you're going to want to put your dip in. If you're not using the oven, you're going to be using the microwave. And depending on how big your dish is, it will probably only take about 2 minutes in the microwave, but you might want to watch it just in case it takes a little shorter or longer than that. Okay, so this is the scary part. You're going to have to put your dip in your oven. So remember, if you're not experienced with ovens, make sure you ask an adult to help you. I don't want you getting burned because of me. So, open the oven carefully with your oven mitts on and put the dip on the middle rack. You might want to turn the oven light on, which is what I'm going to do, and watch till it melts. Okay, so now it's been exactly 10 minutes. So we're going to open the oven, and again, being really careful because now it's even hotter in here. And you're going to grab your dip and grab a pot holder and put your dip on the pot holder so it doesn't ruin your countertop. Okay, so now that you have it on your table, grab your chips and wait, never mind. First, you have to wait till your plate cools. It's really hot. So, and don't forget to turn off your oven and off your oven light or any other way that you cooked your dip. So you're going to want to let your tray and your dip cool for about 5 to 10 minutes. So it's been about 8 minutes since we took it out of the oven, and you can do it either way that I'm going to show you. You can either take your chip and dig right in, or you can take out a little bit of the dip, put it onto your plate, and then just eat it like that if you're at a party. But if you're at home and you like this dip as much as I do, you can just dig right in, take as much as you want, and look, it's been a while and it's still steaming, so again, be really careful, and dig right in and eat it up. Oh, it's so good. Another way you can also do it is scoop out some of the dip and then just put it right into your chip. Okay, so another way if you're going to be using the microwave is that you're going to get your dip set and straight and you're going to put it in the microwave for about 2 to 5 minutes. It varies depending on how strong your microwaver is and how weak it is. So you're going to want to watch it and just wait till the whole top layer of the cheese melts so you can get a delicious dip like this. If you want to make your chips a different way, this is the way that my family likes to do it. So I like to just get a bunch of scoops and put them all over the plate that I'm using. And I like to get the cream cheese and put it into the chip. Get some salsa and put it into the chip. And then add sprinkly cheese to the top. So you would do this to every chip on the whole entire plate. And once you do that, you just pop it in the microwave or in the oven, whatever way you choose, and they still come out just as delicious, but a little easier to do. Okay, so this was about 3 seconds in the microwave. So, of course, in the microwave, it melts a lot faster and a lot easier. But when you put it in the oven, it just has that rich taste to it, I guess you could say. So this is basically how it turns out. And if you were to have a whole plate full of these, it would probably take about 45 seconds, maybe more, maybe less, in the microwave. But this one, since it's only one, took 3 seconds. But anyway, thanks for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe.